the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, trying to stop for a sign. It's the reason why you always on my mind. You come around like it's sad.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really need to think of a better intro. See guys, this is my new tattoo. But yeah, I really need to think of a better intro. I don't really know. I said it every video. I don't really know like what to say for my intro, I guess. But I'm just about to be painting. I should put it down, angle it down like that. I hope my phone don't fall. So yeah, I could do this angle. Yeah, I'm about to just be painting one of my pieces. This is literally bigger than my head. Yeah. And talking. I wanted to kind of talk about like how my last year was. Let me turn my TV down. I should turn my heater off, but like I just cannot sit down without a heater. I don't know. Like I can, but I can't. And I especially can't sit and paint. I can't paint without my heater. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah. No! Y'all just got my paint in the paint. But yeah. I wanted to talk about how my 2023 went. And just like the parts of it that I did not enjoy. Because honestly, I felt like my 2023 was really butt. Like, it taught me a lot of stuff about myself. Like, it taught me, like, you know, just a lot about myself. Like, and I want to sit on here and be like, it taught me, like, so much patience and so much. Like, it did teach me patience. It did teach me patience, like, but there was a lot of trying stuff that taught me the patience. Like, all right, I got to sit and wait and be patient to see what's going to happen. I got to sit and wait, which is life, you know. You gotta wait for anything good that you really want, you know. So it taught me a lot of patience just through the stuff that I went through, and the stuff that I mentally went through. Let me think. Trying to mix my colors so I can get a lighter tone for the highlighted areas. I'm like so hungry, but I just ate at 12 o'clock. It's like, Alexa, what time is it?
Good afternoon, my angel. The time is 1:21 p.m.
That's what time it is. And I ate at 12, and it feels like I'm starving. I had a full plate. I don't know what's going on. It's like my acid just was like, my best friend said it's my acid eating it up. It's crazy. But yeah, I had a lot of moments where I was just like, I have no choice but to be patient. And honestly, I had a lot of moments where I was like defeated. Like, I felt defeated this whole year because of how my life was looking and how my life was moving. Like, I didn't work all year. Like, I felt so freaking defeated and like worthless, bro. Like, for me, not working and not making no money, no income, and having to depend on people, and just like not being able to even like feed myself. Like, it's days where I can't even feed myself. Like, I can't even get, I'm big, I feel like in any of my videos y'all see me drinking water. Like, I'm a water drinker. Like, to not even be able to go get like a gallon of water, like down bad, like really like broke on my ass, like broke. Like, I felt like a freaking loser. Like, I just felt like, bruh, this is so lame. Like, this has got to be the lamest part of my life. Like, life can't be like this. Life cannot be like this. And I really started realizing that, honestly, the last 2 months, like, just looking back on my year, like, yes, I got back in school, and yes, like, I can't say I didn't do shit for myself, but like, financial wise, life just can't be like that. like, and I really felt like it's at a point in time, like I felt like I was telling myself, you know, like, cause when I'm applying to jobs and like I'm not getting them, but it's like it's jobs where I should be getting them. Like a warehouse job, there's no reason I should not get a warehouse job. Like I'm getting the freaking interviews, taking a drug test for the job. I'm going to staffing agencies, and it's like a staffing agency can't give me a job. Why am I even taking the drug test if I'm not finna get the job? Why am I here at the interview? Because you know how people like the interview is the last. If you got the interview, you got the job. Like, and it's like, and then it's like you're setting yourself up.
You got some gel.
Some gel, like some slick gel. It's some Eco Styler, like a full thing of Eco Styler in the closet. It's like setting yourself up just to fall back down. Like that's what it felt like I was doing this year. Just setting strips, like hair strips. No, if they're not in the closet, no. I haven't used them. Said no, if they're not in the closet, no. Just put some red in there. I don't even know if that's the right kind of red. Yeah, like it just felt like I kept setting myself up just to fail. Like over and over and over. I put way too much red in this. Got to double back and around. Supposed to give it like a skin tone color. You know how like, you know what I mean, like skin tone color. But I put too much red in there. I should have put the red in first. It definitely gives skin tone, but it's like, it ain't skin tone for real. I don't know why I want to say mahogany so bad, but it kind of gives mahogany. I gotta remember, melted chocolate, that's the brown I use. Some brown. Oh, and I threw white in there last time to lighten it up. Coming out how it's supposed to. I might have to put some yellow in here. Some yellow back in here. It's like it's light skin. But it's like a pink light skin. I put way too much red in here. And I need like a brown light skin. Lighter tone. So hopefully this yellow do it. Let's see. Quick intermission. I don't know. I kind of wanted to say F it and see what it turned out to look like. Turn out to be like. Like what's gonna happen on my canvas, you know? But yeah, I can't say I completely set myself up for failure. I set the play. I set the tone for this year. It's like, hold on. Cause this year it's like, please don't mind my bed. Cause this year it's like, I kind of don't have no choice but to just do it. Like, just to, I know, I do have a choice, but I know like what I want to go for now. Like, and I know the tools I have under my belt to go for it. It's just like my friends were saying last night, like the execution part, like executing it. And one of my other friends, he was like, you know, the job the job part don't mean nothing. Like, it means something because of course you need a source of income, but it's like, if you know what you want to go for, like if you know what you're chasing after and what you want to do, everything else gonna fall into place. And that's what I really been trying to like tell myself lately. It's like, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, everything else gonna fall in place. Everything ain't got no choice but to work out how it's supposed to work out. So it's like, this year is just, I have no choice but to do what I'm supposed to be doing, which is, and this is why I said I set myself up last year for this year, to set the tone for this year, like to just go, to be on go this year. Because I practiced, I faithfully versus consistently, two different things. Because I faithfully did paint. Like I did a lot of painting. Like, and I was like, every time I'm painting, like I'm making sure I'm improving. Like I'm trying to I'm painting in my mind of improvement. Like, how can I improve this? How can I, like, every time I'm painting, I'm trying to improve how I'm painting and how I'm doing it. So it's like, you know when you practicing something, like after a while you like, I don't want to do it because it's just not, it's taking too long, but it's like you kind of not motivated to do something. You kind of not motivated to do. I don't know if that's brighter. I'm gonna add a little more white because I need it a little brighter. Just a little brighter. Yeah, like setting myself up to just be successful this year, like to just be able to go for the upcoming years too. Like, because it just can't be like it was last year. Like last year, that just can't happen again. I see so much more for myself. Like the way I felt last year was just like, and it's so crazy because it's like mentally I felt okay. Like it's been years where I was like depressed. Like this year I feel like I was depressed, but I got a good handle on it. Like my anytime I was angry, sad, like numb or going through it, like I got a good handle on it. Like I didn't do nothing. I didn't self-harm. I didn't freaking smoke. I didn't, like, if I was really down bad mentally, I'm gonna cry it out, or like I'm gonna journal about it. Like, and that's what I did consistently. It was like journal. Like I just kept trying to find ways to improve my mental state. And I felt like that was a really good part of helping me set myself up. And like I was able to, like, I'm able to look myself in the mirror now more. Like, cause my friend was talking about how he had to just look himself in the mirror, and like I've done that a lot this year. Like, and be able to be honest with myself. Like, you haven't been showing up for yourself. You haven't been applying yourself how you're supposed to apply yourself. Like, and even in the smallest things, like, for instance, recently a situation just happened with a guy, and it was like, he asked me to be his Valentine. It's like, do I like him, or do I want to go with him, or do I just want the date? Like, be honest with yourself. Like, what are you benefiting? What are you benefiting? Not no financial wise, material wise, or no shit like that. Just like, what are you benefiting for self? Like, what does that look like for you? If you don't have interest in this guy in that type of way, you're not really benefiting from that. You're just there to be there to go on a date. Like, and you don't have to do that. That's a waste of time. That's not doing what you're supposed to be doing, so everything can fall into place. Like, at first I felt like doing what I was supposed to be doing was working. Of course that is what I'm supposed to be doing, like, you know, working, just dedicating myself to being like getting money. But no, it's like, put yourself in a position to where you're not wasting your time. Like, I don't even look at resting wasting my time anymore. Like, cause you need rest. Like, I don't look at that as wasting my time anymore. When my body says it's out for the count, it's out for the count. I listen to my body. Like, it ain't nothing too much I can do about that. It's out for the count. Like, that's not a waste of time. Or like, if like, my body going through it right now. Hold on, I'm gonna stop this video then come back because it's 15 minutes long and I want to like space it out so for when I edit. Okay, but like when my body says out for the count, I listen to it because it ain't too much that can be done when you out for the count, you know? Like, what can you get done when you just exhausted? Nothing. And a lot of times I felt exhausted and wasn't getting nothing done for myself in previous years. You know, like exhaustion don't always, of course it's like tired, but it don't always look like tired. Like, it don't always look like I'm just gonna lay out in the bed. No, exhaustion could be mentally, physically, emotionally. And sometimes you just gotta take a break from stuff. And I had to learn that, like, yes, I want to go out and have fun. Yes, I want, but if my body says it's out for the count, it's just out for the count. I can't go out and have fun. My body not going for that right now. Because only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to wake up the next day feeling way worse than what I felt when I went out or when I did something, you know? Yeah. So this year, really, I just want more for myself. Like, I want, and I'm getting more for myself. Like, that's just not a question. It just has to happen, you know? Like, and I'm putting faith in myself. Like, I'm believing in myself. I have so much faith in myself this year. Because it's just like, I'm not letting shit distract me. I'm not letting nothing distract me. And I say that for me. Like, I'm saying that for me. Like, I'm just saying that for me. Like, I just can't let shit distract me no more. Because the one thing that like, goal-wise, that I wanted to do, that I felt like I needed to do so bad, was get back in school. And I did it. Ooh. So it's like, check. We got that. That's a goal that you've been wanting to do for almost 3 years now. And you did it. And it's crazy that it took me this long, but like, that's how much faith I did not, that's how little faith I had in myself. Like, and also just how much I wanted to go back to Savannah. So I didn't really like try to go to any other schools. I didn't want to go to school just to go to school. I mean, yeah, you know, just to go to school. I wanted to go to that particular school. And I had to realize, like, do you want to be in school? Just like the date thing. Do you want to go on a date, or do you want to be with that person? Do you want to be in school, or do you want to go to Savannah State? It's like, I want to be in school. It's not enough white. You know? So, execution. And I'm glad I definitely set myself up with a good set of people. But also, I don't look for, like, before I looked for everybody to be happy for me. Like, everybody, approval, and everybody to be happy for me. Like, last year, I wasn't in a position for everybody to be happy. Like, getting back in school, yes, that's a big thing, but like, I wasn't really in a position to be like, oh, I did this, or I did this, like, I did this. Like, I look back and I can't be like, oh, I did this. Except for like my art and stuff like that. Like, yes, I did things, but like, not big things. But the small things that I did were big to me, but they're not big to everybody else. So it put me in the position to where, like, if I'm sharing it with somebody else, they may not be happy for me. But I stop taking it so personal, because it's like, what's big to me is not big to everybody else. And that's important for yourself, like for myself, because it's like I take stuff like that personal. Like, dang, why they not happy for me? Like, why aren't they celebrating like I'm celebrating? But it's like, as long as I'm celebrating, it's good. I need to celebrate my wins. Like, I'm the only one who is for real. Like, if I don't have nobody else around me, am I still gonna be okay with the win that I just took? And honestly, yes. With the thing that I like, the success that I just got. And I mean that as in just like being happy for myself. Like, I had to learn to be happy for myself and for my own achievements. Be happy with my own achievements that I did. Because they meant a lot to me. Dude. Yeah, I'm trying to get this lighter complexion to come in, and it just ain't working like that. I think my clothes just finished. Like, I just had to really realize, like, you know you want better for yourself. And comparing myself to other people made me not think that I could do it. Like, I compare myself a lot to people on Instagram. And people just around me, like, why am I not doing it? Why I'm not getting it? And not, like, in a sense of, like, envy or, like, you know, what is it? Not condemnation. It's another C word. Comparison. Like, oh, I'm doing this, so why I can't? It was more so, dang, why can't I execute how everybody else executed? Like, in one of my previous videos, like expressing my thoughts, my vulnerable videos, like when I said I felt like it was harder for me, I didn't mean in a way like where my cards was just effed up. Like, everybody get dealt they cards. I didn't come from the richest family, but like I don't feel like mentally that was like, oh, I just can't do it because I didn't come from money. No. What messes me up is like my mental, like, why everybody else's mind set up so different. Like, it just felt like everybody else's mind is so different. Like, everybody don't go through what I feel like everybody don't go through what I go through mentally. That's why I felt like it's like, that's what I meant by like, how is it so much easier for everybody else? Mentally, like, everybody, like, even overthinking, like, just don't overthink. And it's like, how? If I just could stop overthinking and having anxiety and stuff like that, I would. Like, put me on. Like, please tell me how to do it. Because it's not like I'm just choosing to be like this. It's not like I chose to be like this. If I'm not getting help, then I am choosing to be like that. Which I wasn't getting help. But I start therapy Monday, so I'm getting help. So now I'm not choosing to be like this, because I realized it's really hindering. Like, it's really a issue, a problem. And if I don't get a hold on it, it's gonna continue to be a problem, and it's gonna continue to hold me back. Honestly, lightning has never been my strong suit. So me lightning right now is like, see, this is what I mean by getting better. Because What y'all think? Except for this big gap. I gotta get a brush to fill that in with. I'm gonna put some blush over that part, like some pink. I'm talking about some blush. I'm gonna put some pink over that part. I feel like I really need to throw some white in there. Cause I feel like I just lighter. Let's see. I may need to put some water in it though. Just to make Maddie. Can you close my door?
Yes.
Stank away. Yeah. The water needs to be added. But yeah, man, like I just this year just feels like a year where it's just like I just gotta do it. Like as cliche as it sounds, like, oh, this is my year. And of course I feel like every year is my year. Like every year you gonna always feel like that because you know you want every year to be a year. I didn't even go into last year thinking like this is my year. I really didn't. I can't even say I went into last year thinking like this is my year. I went into last year like this don't feel like a good year. And it wasn't a good year. Like it wasn't a good year for me. It set me up to know and learn a lot about myself. But you learn stuff through going through stuff. Like through going through the different type of mental things you go through. You don't. No. You don't learn too much by just being happy all the time. You know? Unfortunately, I wish it did work like that. But it just don't work like that. And that's okay. Like, and I can honestly say, what about now? What y'all think? Y'all can't see 'cause the glare, but I see it lightening up. I wish I could honestly be like, I don't know, but it is what it is. I learned what I learned, how I learned it. So I just know. Now I can't be like I don't still have like discouraging days. It's the first month of the year. I definitely still have discouraging days, like already. Even in the nights where I'm just like staying up all night thinking. Sometimes I'm not thinking about money. Sometimes I'm not, I'm talking to God and I'm thinking about God and I'm thinking about my life. But mainly, I'm just trying to get closer to God, like build my relationship with God. Cause that's what helped me the most throughout this year was my relationship with God. Like focusing on my relationship with God always brought me right back to center. Like it brought me back to my centerpiece. And that has to be the main focus. Can't be nothing else. Not friends, not money, no relationship, nothing. God, me, myself, and I. Because for a long time, going through this, I felt like I'm not a good person. Like, cause the other stuff that happened, where I felt like, oh, dang, I'm not really a good person. But like, I'm over that. I'm really over that. I am a good person. I know my heart. Like, I know who I am. And if can't nobody else see that, they can't. That's just what it is. More power to you. More power to you. Sorry, I'm starting to like focus in on this painting now, so I'm starting to get quiet. That's why I don't like recording and painting, because when I paint, I'm quiet and I like to like vibe to music and stuff. But moral of the story is, last year was a lesson filled year. It was a setup. Last year was the setup for this year to get me right this year. I have so much stuff for me that I just need to do. Cause I owe it to myself. Like, when I was like doing my little dating stuff, I'm gonna make a video on dating too. But like, when I was doing my like dating, every time, and especially dating this year, I'm like, oh, I just can't wait till I get up. Like, until I get up to like money start flowing in, so I can just spoil this person. Like, so I can just show how much I love them and how much to the point where it affected me. Like, I don't feel like I can show them any type of love because I'm not making money. But it's like, and to the point where it was like, I feel less of a person. Like, why would somebody even date me and I'm not making money? I can't support you. Like, I can't financially support you. And I'm getting out of that mind space, because it's like, it's not always financial support that count. Oh no, I messed up. I didn't mean to put that right there. Sometimes it's just supporting a person. Sometimes it's just praying for the person. I don't know what this called, but the swipe method, swiping your finger. I like that method. Cause baby, the way I'm like low key messing this part up, it's crazy.
Sister, my mommy said come here.
She said come here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she said that.
Oh yeah.
Say hi, people.
Hi people.
No, it's to the camera.
Hi people.
Insecurities and love seconds. Thank you. Yep, your lip's sticky.
Because I ate my donut.
Oh, could you eat a donut?
Mhm.
Was it yummy?
Mhm.
It was oh so yummy.
You're making a mess.
I'm making a mess.
Mhm.
How am I making a mess?
Sister, it's supposed to be like that.
Yep.
It's supposed to be like that.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Should I go on and use the color?
The color.
I was gonna mix these two.
You wrapping it around your head? Yeah. You can do the color.
Mommy, you're gonna be so much beautiful.
All right, guys. If I think of some more stuff to talk about, I'm gonna tune back in. But right now, I'm just wasting storage. So thank you guys for tuning in my video. If I do continue talking, I'm gonna make a part 2 and upload it. But thank you guys for tuning in my video and just listening to what I gotta say, because you didn't have to. You didn't have to finish listening to what I say. But thank you, and I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all so much. So see y'all later.